Okay, so a lot of people are complaining about the Tea Party still. Yeah, bullshit, blah, 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 blah. First of all, I'm sick, so if I cough and act a little bit shitty, that's why. The Tea Party, oh, the Tea Party. What a wonderful bunch of assholes they are. They used to be a wonderful thing, and then they went to shit. How did they go to shit? Let me tell you how they got to shit. Okay, first let's look at the Tea Party themselves. What do most people associate the Tea Party with? Racism, religious fundamentalism, anti-gay, which also goes into like religious fundamentalism, and just being plain out annoying. Now, the Tea Party used to be a wonderful thing. I used to be a supporter of the Tea Party. Used to be. But then it got taken over by the Koch brothers, and Sarah Palin came in, and all these other assholes that look like just shit. Sarah Palin, the person who doesn't understand the concept of separation of church and state. I think that God shouldn't be removed from the schools. However, it shouldn't be punishable by suspension to pray. In other words, you want to pray before you have your lunch? Go ahead. But teaching God in the schools, that's your own fucking choice. But that goes into a bunch of other shit that I'm not going to get into now. Okay. So, let's go on to the main topics here. Okay, let's start off. Racism. I've been to plenty of Tea Party meetings, even recently. Now, have I seen racists? I've never seen somebody that I could say 100% was an outright racist. In fact, I can't say somebody that even had remote suspicions of it. What I saw there was we need to lock down the borders because illegal immigrants are getting a lot of this feel-good bullshit. Oh god, that's nasty. Weird bite mark on my hand. They're getting a lot of feel-good bullshit. Example, a lot of illegal immigrants, you can just come into the country if you're a slight shade of gray, and because of that slight shade of gray, you're automatically approved for welfare no matter what, even if you're legal or not. And there are people who come into the country and live off the welfare system. They make that their fucking career. I know people who do that. I personally know people who fucking do that. Personally. Now, let's continue on. What else do we see here? They're getting all these extra benefits. They're not having any of their shit removed. When they're illegal, they're not allowed here to be here in the first place. And I'm going to go on the whole immigration thing here in a moment. And yet we see soldiers who are supposed to be protecting our freedoms when they really stopped after Obama. Well, you know, when Bush passed the Patriot Act, Obama re-signed it and passed the National Defense Authorization Act on Christmas Eve of no other fucking time periods. When you're out dining with your family, enjoying fruitcake, or unwrapping presents, fucking Obama damn near destroyed the Constitution. What Bush didn't do with the National Defense Authorization Act. Libs still love him? Yeah, you probably fucking do. And hell, I'm pretty sure a bunch of Republicans, fucking right-wingers, who aren't really right-wing at all, support Bush when he signed the fucking Patriot Act. Bunch of shitbag motherfuckers. Both of you. All that is feel-good legislation. That's all it is. Oh, but the country was built upon immigrants, and we used to let immigrants all the time. Yeah, well, during the Civil War, in order to become a citizen, if you were a dude, guess what? You were given a rifle, a uniform, and told to go to a certain area, and yeah, you began your fucking military training. That's how you became a citizen during that time period. And they pretty much welcomed a lot of the immigrants back then because we didn't have such bad population problems now. But we can't handle the normal citizenry or the legal immigrants. What the fuck makes you think we can handle the illegals? Especially with all the feel-good legislation. So let's continue on. Religious fundamentalism. Yes, it is a fucking problem. Especially because of you fucking Nailin Palin retard bitch. Anyone who says that she's smart, no, she's not. You're not paying the fuck attention. You're only paying attention to what you want to fucking hear, not what is really going on. Anyone ever see that video where she's naming off a bunch of departments that don't actually exist within her state and whatever, whatnot? And yeah, that shit. Yeah. Look at her fucking kids. They're retarded too. This is a governor who shows off by showing her nasty-ass, skanky, wrinkly-ass body of her in a American flag bikini holding an AR-15. Yeah, no. That's not civil by any means. That hurt my eyes too. Nayland Palin, great actor. Looked like her in the face, not in the body. I'm referring to the porno that came out during that time period. Who's Nayland Palin? It was actually quite good. And the storyline is pretty much how the Republicans, how that election went through. But all this religious fundamentalism, you guys forget, this Tea Party forgot that there is a thing called separation of church and state. Even if I was a devout Christian, I would be against church and state merging. Because guess what? There's always going to be some fucker, because there's always some fucker in every religion that likes to corrupt and mangle it and use it to bolster their own fucking power when they're fucking hypocrites. Example, one of my teachers talked about Jesus and the love of God and all that other shit like that. Guess what? She was banging the students behind closed doors. I know. I wanted to be one of them. Not going into that. Anyways. So they got all this religious fundamentalism. It never really was there. It was always about the Constitution at its bare bones when it first began, bringing back our rights. Laying the grounds down flat like I always say we should. Real equality, not this special feel-good bullshit that we're playing nowadays. That's what the Tea Party used to be about. But then you got all these other assholes who changed it into something that it's not. The Tea Party strayed far from what it was supposed to be, and now it's a giant hunk of shit. So for all you Tea Party leaders or anyone who actually sits in with the Tea Party and thinks that the Tea Party's a great thing, you can go drink a glass of dicks and fuck off. Just because they support some of your ideas. Here's the big thing. You got the left, you got the right, and usually what happens is you got the left and the right talking behind closed doors, making deals so that they can get whatever shit that they want passed. Because they're all a bunch of power-hungry nutsacks. They're the guys you hated in high school. They're the fuckers who always wanted to be class president, who would suck the dick of the teacher if it meant getting a higher position in class. Yeah, you know. And a lot of these guys, I mean, like, let me give you an example of what these guys turn into. The big jockey guys you see in high school, sometimes they come back, they go to teaching school and shit like that. They go to college, become a teacher, come back as a physical ed teacher, treat you like shit as the gym teacher. It's because those fuckers never could leave high school, and they never saw a political career for themselves. That's how that shit happens. And that's what all these little fuckers are. In the Senate, in the House of Representatives, in the fucking White House. None of these fuckers worked a day in their lives. And if you actually think that Nayland Palin, Insane McCain, Mittens Romney, or any of those fuckers would support you for what you really want, do yourself a favor and go give your gun a blowjob. Oh, God. You know what? Just let natural selection take you over. Yeah, you'll die on your own bullshit anyways. Okay, bit of a cruel ending, but still. It's the truth. You want the truth? I gave you the fucking truth. The left, they're no better. I can ream them new asshole every day. In fact, I practically do. But the Tea Party's gone to shit. And who you want to blame? The Tea Party for letting the Koch brothers get involved. And letting it stray from all the other shit. Which is why I would like to announce a new party. Well, as if I was working on any shit like that. But anyways, I'm done.